It can be tough to ignore negative comments, but here are some strategies to help you shift your focus. 1. Reframe the criticism. Ask yourself, is this constructive feedback or just negativity? If it's constructive, use it to grow. If not, remind yourself that it says more about the commenter than you. 2. Limit exposure. If negative comments come from social media or certain people, consider muting, blocking, or reducing your time spent in those spaces. 3. Shift your attention to positivity. For every negative comment, actively remind yourself of positive ones. Keep a journal or folder of compliments and kind messages to revisit. 4. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself the way you would to a good friend. Would you let them dwell on a random harsh comment? Probably not, so don't do it to yourself. 5. Engage in activities that boost confidence. Do things that make you feel good, whether it's hobbies, exercise, or spending time with people who uplift you. 6. Ask, does this really matter? Will this comment matter a week, a month, or a year from now? Most likely not. Focus on the bigger picture. 7. Use it as fuel. Sometimes, negativity can push you to prove people wrong or work even harder toward your goals. Using negative comments as fuel means transforming criticism into motivation. Here's how. 1. Prove them wrong. Instead of letting negative comments bring you down, use them as a challenge. If someone doubts your abilities, work harder and show them, and yourself, what you're truly capable of. 2. Turn criticism into a goal. If someone says, you'll never succeed at this, turn it into a goal, I'll succeed and go even further than they imagined. Channel that energy into action. 3. Let it drive your growth. Look at the negative comment and ask, is there any truth to this? If yes, use it as an opportunity to improve. If not, prove it wrong through excellence. 4. Reframe it as a challenge. Instead of seeing negativity as an attack, view it as a test of your resilience. Push yourself to keep going, even when people doubt you. 5. Use it as a reminder of your strength. Every successful person has faced negativity. From athletes to entrepreneurs, they used doubts as motivation. If they can rise above it, so can you. 6. Let success be your response. The best way to silence negativity is through results. Keep going, keep improving, and let your success speak for itself. Reframing criticism means changing how you interpret it so it becomes helpful instead of harmful. Here's how. 1. Separate emotion from fact. Ask yourself, is this criticism based on truth, or is it just negativity? If there's truth, use it to grow. If it's just an insult, dismiss it. Negative interpretation. They said my work is terrible. I must not be good enough. Reframed. Maybe there's something I can improve. I'll take what's useful and ignore the rest. 2. Consider the source. If it's constructive feedback, appreciate that someone took the time to help you grow. If it's from a negative person, realize their words reflect their mindset, not your worth. 3. Find the lesson. Even harsh criticism can contain useful feedback. Instead of focusing on how it was said, focus on what can be learned. Negative. They said my presentation was boring. Reframed. I can work on making my presentation more engaging next time. 4. Turn it into motivation. Use criticism as a push to get better instead of letting it discourage you. Negative. They said I'll never succeed. Reframed. I'll work even harder to prove them wrong. 5. Respond with confidence. Instead of reacting emotionally, practice a neutral or positive response. Negative. You're not good at this. Reframed response. That's your opinion. I'm still learning and improving. Limiting exposure to negative comments doesn't mean avoiding criticism altogether. It means controlling what and how much negativity you let in. Here's how. 1. Control your social media feed. Mute, block, or unfollow people who constantly spread negativity. Turn off notifications for comments if they affect your mood. Limit time on social media to avoid unnecessary exposure. 2. Choose who you listen to. Pay attention to feedback from people who genuinely want to help, not just criticize. Avoid unnecessary discussions with people who are always negative. 3. Set boundaries. If certain friends, family members, or coworkers are always negative, limit interactions with them. Politely change the subject or remove yourself from toxic conversations. 4. Strengthen your mental filter. When you do see a negative comment, ask, does this deserve my attention? Not all opinions matter, especially from people who don't know you well. 5. Take breaks from online spaces. Step away from platforms where negativity is overwhelming. Spend more time in positive, real-life environments. 6. Focus on supportive communities. Engage in spaces where people uplift and support each other. Surround yourself with people who inspire and encourage you. Dealing with negative comments on social media can be tough, but here are some specific ways to limit exposure and protect your peace. 1. Filter or restrict negative comments. Use comment filters. Many platforms allow you to filter out certain words or phrases. Restrict users. On Instagram and Facebook, you can restrict someone so their comments are only visible to them. Turn off comments. If a post attracts too much negativity, you can disable or limit who can comment. 2. Mute, block, or unfollow. If certain people constantly leave negative comments, mute or block them. You don't owe them access to your space. Unfollow toxic accounts that make you feel bad or promote negativity. 3. Limit time on social media. Use app limits. Set daily time limits on social media apps to avoid unnecessary scrolling. Take breaks. A short detox can help clear your mind and reset your perspective. 4. Focus on positive engagement. Spend more time interacting with supportive followers and communities. Pin positive comments on your posts to shift the conversation. 5. Change your perspective on negativity. Remember that negative comments often say more about the commenter than about you. Not all criticism is worth your energy. Respond only if it's constructive.